Good morning, babies. Hi, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Whenever you find it, it is the right time because it is timeless. Also, please use your own discernment and intuition. I will never reach out to you for personal readings because I'm not doing them, and I would never do that anyway. So please report the people that are coming at you. It's not me. All right, let's get into it, shall we? We've got the Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm getting here is you see things clearly. You know exactly what it is. This isn't your first rodeo. I've seen it 1,000 times. I've seen it 1,000 times. You have. And whether it's you have learned the lesson or you can just see right through it. You didn't have to be on the shit end of the stick in a situation to know what it is. You just know. And you may act like relaxed or, don't give it away that you know. But with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, that's like you're slowly pulling back your energy. You're learning not to give. Like maybe you were giving to somebody or something, but you see it for what it is. You see that you're being used. You see that you're being lied to, whatever it is. And you pull your energy back from it because you know that there's lies. Ooh, and then underneath that we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is like not being a team player, not being fair in that way. With the Emperor in reverse, that's some like an energy of like controlling, overbearing, tyranny. Also, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse underneath that. So it's like you see exactly what it is with that Queen of Swords. And with her sitting on the clouds, like you can see from a high perspective. You can zoom in and you can also see the larger picture. And let's say this person's a really good trickster, or this situation is kind of muddled. All you have to do is meditate and pray and you'll get the answer. And you can trust that. Whether you need to, and that this Six of Pentacles might just be needing to pull your energy back and be in your own energy and juice it up to where you know like what's yours and what's theirs, or whatever the situation is. So you can get that clear message in your meditation, in your prayers. Like all you have to do is just get quiet. I mean, that's hard to say if you're really busy and you have kids or whatever, but if you can find the time to pray and meditate, you will get the answer. And you will see whether, like, because I'm getting, there's like a question of like, okay, is this person like fucking with me with this Seven of Swords? Is this person like lying? Is like there's some lack of teamwork, lack of like I'm doing all the work? Is there something with this? Is this person controlling? Are they emotionally manipulating me with I always see like the Queen of Cups in reverse along with the King of Cups is like an emotional terrorist. Like they just know how to get you in these, like push all these buttons or say the right things or whatever. I saw 444 on the timer, to get you in these high emotional states where you're just like, you're feeling what they're feeling and you're like, it's like disorienting. Or they train you by acting out so aggressively and that you can't speak up for yourself, or you're afraid to do something because you're like, I do not want that reaction again, that type of thing. You're wondering if this is that person, like if this is that situation. Am I being used? Are they controlling me? Are they trying to have this like crazy ass power dynamic? But you're being called with this Empress card being at the bottom of the deck to, it's like there isn't an action that needs to be taken. It's surrendering and receiving. So surrender to whatever the situation is. Be in your own energy. Meditate, pray, get quiet, ask for signs, and be neutral about it, because there may be some old wounds that are getting triggered, and that's like causing some like muddled thinking. And you know, it's like you originally see it for what it is. Like, let's say like, you know, this person's a good person, and you're like, I know they're a good person, but they're like, they did this, and am I like, what, like you're in that back and forth, like, I don't know. That's that trigger, that old emotion, that old wounding, or like this fear of being fucked over again, like muddling a situation. Or, you know, somebody's just a smooth talker and they talk you out of, you know, like them being seen as the person that they are, right? You know that they're like, they've been bamboozling you this entire time. Let's say, for me, I've learned that my initial feeling of a person when I meet them is spot on, and I needed to trust that. And I've given people way too many chances, and then it turned into a big ass mess where they were trying to control me, and then like they got in friendly with me, and then it just turned into a whole shit show where like, and you know, I'm still dealing with the after effects of it by giving somebody a chance, even though I knew, like, first glance, I was like, this person's a piece of shit. Like, I was like, oh my God, I need to be nice. Like, I need to get to know this person. And then, like, gossip, manipulation, intimidation, like, it just trickled down. This person was, like, straight on siphoning my energy, 100%, you know, and then just, like, trying to make my life hell in any sort of way, try to get me fired, you know, weird stuff like that, or just get me in trouble at work or whatever. And it's just embarrassing because like, I knew first thing I saw this person, I'm like, I know this person's one of those people, like. So what I'm getting at is like, your first reaction, you know what it is. You see things clearly with that Queen of Swords. And we have the Three of Wands. And with that Empress and the Three of Wands, you're just being asked to sit back, pull your energy back a little bit, meditate, pray, nurture yourself, go back to like you standing in your power and not in these like muddled thinking or the smooth talking or these old emotions coming up, old wounds, and sit in your true essence. And that may take a couple times of meditation and practice and prayer, but you will get the answer. And what I'm getting here with that, the Hermit in reverse is underneath that. You may be looking for an outside answer, but it needs to be within. Whatever you felt when you met this person, or you jumped into this situation, or you were shown firsthand. Like, let's say you go to a job and they just like, the first 2 months you're there, they just give you shit. And you're like, what the fuck? But then like things kind of get better. And you're like, oh, okay, this isn't bad. And then, you know, it goes back to being shitty again. And you're like, and then it gets better. And you're like, oh, okay, this isn't bad. Like, it's this weird cycle. It's like, you know, that honeymooning and love bombing, and then, you know, abuse, and then love bombing again. You know, that type of thing. You know what it is. It's been shitty this entire time, but they've, you know, fluffed it up and put icing on it and made it look pretty, put some makeup on it and it looks pretty again, you know, but it's still, you know, it's like painting, let's say, a vehicle that doesn't have an engine, or, you know, a drivetrain, or a chassis, you know, it doesn't have anything, but they paint the body and they make the body look so pretty, and you're like, oh wow, that looks so good, but it's sitting on cinder blocks, or there's no engine in it. It's still not a whole good thing. And, you know, it's like they're trying to sell you the body of a vehicle for a full price of if there was an engine in it and all of this stuff. Well, the paint's great. It's taken care of. Oh, it is. There's no engine. So that type of thing. And we have the Queen of Pentacles underneath that. So it's an inside job. You'll know what it is. You have mastered the material world. You know what it is. It's been shown to you what it is this entire time. And I don't want to like make you confused on if you felt that it was good when you first interacted with this thing, and then just something, you know, irked you or whatever, triggered you. Go back to that initial feeling. You've been shown exactly what it is. And we've got the Star underneath that. I'm also getting, because the Fool is right underneath that as well. If you're like, this is the Queen of Pentacles, the Star, the Fool. This is telling me you have known, like, this must be a specific message. If this job has just been like up and down roller coaster bullshit, like one day's great and then you're still not, like, it's like you, this is gonna sound fucked up, but like maybe your boss shows appreciation by giving you bonuses, but like it's not enough to like make up for all the work that you've done. You're like, oh well, I did get a bonus, but it's not enough for all the work you did, nor did you get a raise, that type of thing. It's like you've gotten these little like praises and stuff like that, but you haven't been compensated, or this issue at this job hasn't been solved. You know exactly what it is. You have mastered the material realm. If you're afraid to leave your job, don't be, because you're meant to have a new path. I am getting with that Star card that something's going to come along, and this is just obviously very specific, so take what resonates. With that Star card, something's going to come along, just this weird opportunity. See how there's like a flamingo or whatever that bird is in the tree? Somebody's watching you and keeping an eye on you that is interested in your work, or let's say like I'm a welder. There's somebody that has like I've crossed paths with that knows I'm a welder, and they're like, I think they'd be perfect for this job that we've got coming up. Let me hit them up, like that type of thing. Or, you know, this person has like sees you at the grocery store all the time and they're just intrigued by you, and then one day they're like, hey, what do you do for work? I'm just curious, like bullshitting, and then it ends up that they're like, oh fuck, we're like hiring for somebody, like what do you want to exchange information, that type of thing. So there's something coming where you'll be able to take an opportunity, but you're being asked to sit and wait and observe while these ships come in. But don't give any more of your energy to this if you feel that it's being depleted. Now, if it's a good thing and you're like in your head about it, there needs to be some serious healing done, so you're not sabotaging good things for you. All right, babies, I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.